Hey guys, there's a lot of talk in the business community as to whether Facebook ads work or not. Now, you're only really hearing this in the small business community because the big businesses know how important these Facebook ads really are and how effective and cost efficient they can be, but only if you know how to do them correctly. So the number one thing that we have to consider when we're running the ad is knowing our ideal audience. If you don't know who your ideal audience is, there's not a lot of type of marketing that would help you, right? So you really have to narrow down who is your ideal audience. So that means understanding their interests, understanding their hobbies, their purchasing behavior, who they are, what type of brands they like, what do they really do, and what makes them them, right? So we want to understand how these people move and what they do and how they talk. This is especially important for Facebook because it is an interest-based platform. So unlike Google, for instance, which goes by keywords and other demographics, Facebook actually goes by interests as well as other demographics. So they go ahead and target people based on what they are interested in. So it's especially important to know exactly who your target audience is. The second thing that we want to take into consideration is our creative and our messaging. Because once we know our ideal audience, we really want to see how we can reach out to them. So when they see our ad, it's speaking to them, right? So that's all part of knowing our audience as well. What kind of messaging are they going to react to best? Once you have your creative and you have your messaging, you also have to know how you're going to track those results. So there are 11 ways, again, to measure or to run Facebook ads, everything from traffic to conversions to store visits and reach and brand awareness and all those different types. But it's very important to know what is your initial goal and what types of ads will help you reach your initial goal as well as your follow-up goals. So to give you an example, let's say that we are a new brick and mortar business or we're starting new with Facebook ads. First, we may want to run a full reach ad so we can reach to as many people as we can, but again, within our target audience. Then we may want to follow up with a video and see how well people respond to our videos, again, to that target audience. But maybe we even narrow that target audience a bit more based on who responded with our reach. Now we can actually collect even more data. With videos, you can create an audience based on how many people watched 30% or 25%, 50%, 75%, and even 100% of the video that you sent out. So people who have watched 100% of your minute-and-a-half video are likely interested and they definitely remember who you are, right? So we want to quickly follow up with those 75%ers and 100%ers to further give them messaging. So maybe a blog, which we track the traffic for, would be a good follow-up. So there are many ways that you can plan around with it, but no matter where you are with Facebook ads, yes, they do work. Yes, you do need a budget for it. You can't just spend $1 a day and think something's gonna happen, but it doesn't have to be a big budget. And most importantly, yes, you do have to stick to it. So the magic number is typically 90 days to see how well something is working for you. Keep in mind that if you are not confident with Facebook ads, with your abilities to put them together, it is always cheaper and more productive to hire somebody who does know how to put them together, because at the end of the day, if you're putting money into something that's not producing something, you're just throwing it away, right? Versus if you're investing it into producing results, it's money well spent.